What's good, Wizards fans? So Russell Westbrook wants a trade out of Washington to go to the Los Angeles Lakers. He wants to play with LeBron, man. We saw pictures, or I saw pictures of him with LeBron of those AAU games, and I knew LeBron was recruiting, man. I said it I knew LeBron was going to get somebody. I thought it was going to be Chris Paul, but he ends up with Russell Westbrook. So what does this mean for the Washington Wizards, man? I think it's time to rebuild, honestly, to just blow it up. But from what I'm looking at, and this is the trade proposal that they're going to give us. So they're going to give us Kyle Kuzma. I don't know if I want to see him in a Wizards jersey. He got the yellow hair. I think he dyed his hair back to black, but he had a really bad year last year. He might play better with the Wizards, but I'm hearing, so it could be Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, who I do like, Kentavious Caldwell Pope, who's not going to, none of these guys are moving the needle. These are like rebuild guys. When they come here, these are guys, I'm ready to trade them off and just start a rebuild, get some picks, honestly. And so Caldwell Pope and the number 22 pick in the draft, which I do like. I like that pick. I like that. But you know, you're not going to get, that's kind of the deal you're going to get for Russ, because he is older. He's still really, really good. He's still a triple double machine. Like he steps on the court, he's automatic triple double. He had a good year last year. Really should have been all NBA in my opinion. So he's still going to help the Lakers, but that fit in LA is going to be rough. There's not going to be a lot of spacing because, you know, Russ is not a three-point shooter at all, and the spacing is going to be rough for Anthony Davis. I don't see that. I mean, they're still going to be a good team, but that spacing is going to be bad. They're going to be a good team, though. They do get better with Russell Westbrook, and that's a fact. Russ and LeBron and AD, so he wants that trade. But Kuzma come to the Wizards. Harrell, I like Harrell. KCP, he's okay. Here he's best buds with Bradley Beal. But if you look at Quentin Mayo, his tweets, he is a Wizards insider and did work for NBC Sports Washington. He's saying that Kuzma and Montrezl Harrell are viewed by the Washington as assets to acquire Spencer Dinwiddie from Brooklyn. He's wanted to play with Bradley Beal. He also said Spencer Dinwiddie has expressed interest in playing alongside Bradley Beal in a Wizards uniform. I'm told the pairing will require a sign and trade. So we would have to trade Kyle Kuzma to the Nets and Montrezl Harrell. So they would be playing with Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden. So it would be Kuzma, Harrell, and those guys. How would it help the Wizards? Spencer Dinwiddie and Bradley Beal. That's a downgrade. I mean, to be honest, this is a downgrade. It really is. I mean, the only thing is Spencer Dinwiddie can shoot threes. He can shoot threes, honestly. So, but yeah, Montrezl Harrell and giving those guys to Brooklyn for Spencer Dinwiddie. I'd rather do the rebuild than that. You're not moving the needle. You're not moving to a championship. I think that's moving backwards, to be honest with you. I think Russ and Bill would be a better combo than Dinwiddie. But Dinwiddie can shoot threes. I've never seen a starting point guard be able to really knock down a three-pointer. We had John Wall. He wasn't a three-point shooter. Russell Westbrook's not a three-point shooter. So it will be interesting to see those guys play together. We'll have two guys that can shoot threes, so maybe it could work. You got Gafford, Thomas Bryant, Rui Hachimura, and then some draft picks. We still got to get another guy. You still got to get another guy to help these guys out. You cannot just go in there with Dinwiddie, Rui, Bradley Beal, and Gafford and Denny. Like that roster is not going to get it done. And the draft and the 22nd pick and then the 15th pick, that's not moving the needle at all. That's not getting it done. Maybe they might try to bring in DeMar DeRozan after that, but he doesn't really move the needle either. So honestly, I'm really kind of leaning towards the rebuild right now. I love Bradley Beal. I want to see him finish his career in DC, but is this the way to really do it? Honestly, I think it's a downgrade from Russell. But I do like Dinwiddie. I'm going to look up his numbers real quick and his stats, because he did get hurt last year, so he didn't really get to play much. But let me look at his numbers and his shooting percentages before I get up. So he averaged his career. He averaged 13 points a game. In 2020, he averaged 20 points a game. Okay, that's solid. 20 points a game, 7 assists, and he shot 30% from the three. So he's really not that great of a three-point shooter, honestly. But he shoots a lot more threes than Russell Westbrook. So he's still a 30% three-point shooter off of 6 threes per game. So tonight's going to be lit, man. It's already getting crazy. Woj bombs all over the place, man. It's getting crazy. So if Bradley Beal decides to stay, you know, Tommy Shepard said that nobody requested a trade. This goes back to John Wall again. Every time he says that during a press conference before something happens or before anything happens, that means that somebody's going to request a trade and that somebody's going to get traded. So when Tommy Shepard says something like that, that means somebody's getting traded up out of here. So Russ is going to LA where he's from. That's cool. I'm happy for him. But yeah, it might be time to call up the Warriors and trade Bradley Beal for that number 7, number 14, Jordan Poole, James Wiseman, Andrew Wiggins, and then flip Andrew Wiggins for some more picks, in my opinion, and just rebuild, get some salary cap space, start the rebuild, get it done. Now, I am hearing that the Wizards are getting calls. Quinn Mayo also said the Wizards have fielded calls from the Atlanta Hawks and the Utah Jazz regarding the 15th pick overall, per sources. So we'll see how real those sources are, for real. We'll see what happens, man. But it is what it is. Russ is done. One and done, man. One and done. I had a feeling Russ wasn't going to finish his career here, so he wants to win a ring and get on. So it is what it is. But we'll see, man. If Bradley Beal, he wants to stay, he might request a trade tonight, too. So we'll see what happens, man. All right, y'all. Hell to the Wizards, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to Locked On Wizards. I am a host on the channel. I will be doing doing videos tonight for the draft. Whatever happens, I'm going to continuously make videos about everything. So make sure you guys stay locked in to Locked On Wizards and to this channel as well. Make sure you guys sub up. I will be on Locked On NBA draft, on Locked On NBA. So type that in the search. I'll try to put the link down low, but as well, I'll be on that too. So just looking at it, man, it really is crazy. It really is crazy. These trades, man. So Russell Westbrook's going to be on his 4th team, man. So, but they're saying KCP would be on the roster. So it would be Bradley Beal, KCP, and Dinwiddie, Rui Hachimura, and Gafford. That would be your starting 5. That would be your starting 5. And for me, that's like the 8th seed right now, honestly. That's like the 8th seed. So, all right, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. This is a trade Washington wants to make. What would you say? This is a trade Washington wants to make with Bradley Beal in mind, creating some salary cap flexibility for the future to add talent around him. Sources tell ESPN the idea of returning to his Los Angeles roots has been appealing to Russell Westbrook. So, all right, so yeah, we'll see what happens with Tommy Shepard, man. I'm trusting in you. Let's see what you do, man. This is a big week for you. You got to put your money where your mouth is. So we load up in picks. We got the 15th pick and the 22nd pick right now. So let's see what happens, man. All right, y'all. Hail to the Wizards. Peace.